and verbally in front of his two children. So he should be stripped of his job because he has no business being a lawyer. But somehow, other people have the opinion that if this man loses his job, who is going to take care of the family? Well, let's hear from you this morning. Call us on 09073530044 or send us a message on WhatsApp 09097054450. Let's hear from you. Should people lose their jobs over their personal misconduct? What do you think about this? Hello. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay, this is Cassandra. Good morning.
My name is Edward.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, it's actually a good topic. Politician in the past. Like what happened yesterday about the panel member. Yeah, this is job is simple. You need to come to anywhere. You come to a consultancy and they will not work you back. But the man still remain the house of rent. From now to when they say the senior is fine, you can't take him to court and ask court to vacate him out of that office based on this particular act. About the lawyer, I don't just understand. What do you mean lawyer to me is just is he where he's working or he should not be practicing a lawyer for his person? Why?
Yeah, some persons are saying that his license should be retrieved, should be revoked.
What do you say as a lawyer? You want the lawyer not to practice again?
They want his okay.
He should be taken to court. What is taken to court? The woman or any lady or whatever, whoever organization that is into that type of issue should be taken to court. If at all court will decide whether the man will lose, use the lawyer to lose his certificate. It's not an easy thing.
Okay.
Is it where he's working? Is it where the lawyer is working? There are some topics that needs a lot of explanation. Is it where the lawyer is working or losing his job as a lawyer? Which is not that's a certificate. You have learned, you have been to school, you studied that, as far as telling you because you insulted your wife. It is against it's bad to harass your wife or to do what that be. But what I'm saying is our law does not guarantee that. And that's why they have to remember who ordinarily if you ask me, I'll ask the police not to listen. They still he will remain as a member till after 90 days. If you refuse to recall any member in there, look at the process. I think our constitution should be amended.
Okay.
We have to accommodate all this type of things.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you.
All right, thank you so much for calling. We appreciate you. 09073530044, or you can send us a message on our WhatsApp line 09097054450. Now, just to give you a background to what has been happening or what we are bantering on this morning, a Nigerian lawyer has been found, beating his wife, and since then, controversy is raising. A lot is happening. Reactions. This has stirred reactions. Some persons are saying that his license should be retrieved. Other people are saying this man should be sacked from his job. But others are of the opinion that if you sack this man today, how is his family going to survive? Because you are trying to, throw the baby away with the bad water. Well, what do you think about this? Do you think that people should be sacked? Professionals should be sacked from their jobs over their personal misconduct, whether what they do outside of their jobs or not. Let's hear you. And I gave another example where some persons were actually alleged to have lost their jobs during the election period, where some persons, because of who they voted for, they were sacked, or who they were supporting at the time, they were sacked, or because of certain things. What do you think about it? And remember the fact that an Abia lawmaker is also making the waves for the fact that he allegedly assaulted an e-hailing driver who went to deliver a package to him. Even though he extended a public apology, some Nigerians are saying that he should lose his seat. What 50 Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Please stay with us now as we take a breather to pay some bills, and when we come back, we'll be taking more calls right here on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja.
borehole survey for your borehole drilling or any of your borehole challenges. Call us on 080 3596 5170 080 3596 5170. You can visit our office at Goshen Plaza, opposite Jabi Motor Park, Abuja.
Do you want to know about cars? Everything about cars, from purchase to maintenance and even road use. Don't go too far. Listen to Top Gear on Eagles 102.3 FM every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Top Gear, let's give you a spin.
Thinking about a show with an extra little spice? Crack your ribs and banter till you tire.
I can tell you got big energy.
The Midday Extra is a mix of fun, entertainment, and sick jokes.
The vibe is about to be lit. Don't you just love good music? I know you do. I don't really care if you're older. On Eagles 102.3 FM.
Still your radio experience that you can always and most definitely count on. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, and I am Cassandra, your media chick. But my friends call me Cassie. So let's keep it going right here. It's all about the fun. It's all about entertainment, information, and education. And today, right here on the Journal Open Banter segment, we are trying to get your opinion. What do you think? Should people lose their jobs over their personal misconduct? Whatever it is that they do outside of the office space or the professional space, do you think that it should have a way of impacting on their jobs? Should they be relieved of their jobs, of their responsibilities? What do you think about this? Well, we are going to take some of the comments that we have on X while we wait for your calls this morning. Well, this one is at Nell Osuji. She says he is supposed to be arrested and do time for domestic assault. Is he gonna do that at his place of work? If a man was caught stealing, would you advocate for his place of work to retain him, or do you you don't think that beating his wife up is bad enough? Wow, that's what Nelly Osuji thinks. Well, we are still going to take another comment right here. I've already taken the one from Kaluaja. Well, we have another one. Okay, this one is at Edo Queen. She says, I guess so. So that other men will triple think before raising their hands to hit their woman. So according to Edo Queen, she feels that people should be able to take responsibility when they do certain things, even if it's outside of their office space. But somehow this has been, getting like a kind of back and forth, because some persons are like, it doesn't solve anything, because even if you sack this man from his job, he still has to pay bills. The family is there for him to cater for. So how is he going to do it? Well, this one is at Official Maria. She says it's essential to hold individuals accountable for domestic violence. Losing a job or license can be a step towards justice, sending a clear message that such behavior is unacceptable. It also protects potential victims and encourages societal change, promoting a culture of respect and safety for everyone. Accountability fosters healing and awareness. With that being said, taking away his job license should be for a while. Okay, so Official Maria believes that his license should be taken away for a while. Well, I really want to hear your perspective to this matter. Do you think that people should lose their jobs over what they do, or maybe their misconduct, what they do outside of their office space? Call us on 090-7353-0044 or send us a message on 09097054450. Well, we have another comment. Well, this one is at Ben Samuel. He says, in well-governed countries and certain professions, actions that tarnish the reputation of the profession and contradict its core values would lead to a demand for resignation or termination alongside possible criminal prosecution and criminal record. However, in Nigeria, such standards are often overlooked. For instance, over the weekend, an MP was promptly suspended for assaulting a citizen. Wow. What do you think about this? Do you think that this man should lose his job for physically assaulting his wife? Remember that he was caught on camera where he was saying so many things, a lot of unprintable things, and of course throwing a lot of things to his wife, hitting his wife in front of their two daughters. All right, this person is at Pete. He says actions have consequences, and animals who beat their spouses should not be tied to any reputable organization. Ideally, wife beaters like this should be strung up and flogged with, oh my goodness, there's no way I'm going to read this comment, but wow, some persons obviously believe that this man should not just lose his job, but he should be made to face the wrath of the law, while others are of the opinion that it's not just about punishing the man. What about the family? If he loses his job, who is going to take care of the family? What do you think about this? Let's hear from you this morning. Call us on 090-7353-0044 or send us a message on WhatsApp 090-9705-4450. Remember that we are live on Facebook and also YouTube. You can watch us there on the go, and of course drop your comment so that we can read it right here. Thank you so much for always listening to Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Well, we have another comment. Well, this one is at Office of the Nigerian Citizen. If the job requires some level of professionalism, if the license requires some level of professionalism, it's how ex-convicts find it difficult to get a job. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to find a correlation with that, but well, that's what you feel or think about it. Well, this one is at Salim Dakingari. He says, people believe that those in positions of power or influence should uphold certain standards. They think professional consequences reinforce accountability for harmful actions. Well, let's pick the score. Hello, good morning. What happened? If you can, call us back so that we can listen to you right here on the General Open Banter segment, right on Eagles 102.3 FM. Remember, it is the Midday Extra show. Well, we have this one is at Espizil. I hope I got that name correctly. He says because feminists don't care about his wife or her well-being, they are just using the case as an agenda to destroy men. That is why even if a man serves punishment and justice is served, they still won't be satisfied, even if that man came back to cure cancer. It's misandry. Well, okay. That is what he feels, that it's an agenda to destroy the man, even though he was caught on tape assaulting his wife. Well, we have another comment here. This one is okay. All right, this one, there are some of these comments that I really cannot take because they are quite, very forward and insulting. But well, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Yes, what's your name and where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Nassau State.
Go ahead, let's hear you.
Yes, I want to contribute to one of the topics. Honorable member representing Abia North and South Federal constituency. You see, he has come out to apologize. It shows he still has some conscience left. And I also go with the saying that to err is human and to forgive is divine.
Okay.
I think it's good that we forgive him, and we're also urging him to go and sin no more. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Take Me Hundo. We appreciate you. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Do you think that people should lose their jobs over their personal misconduct or what they do outside of the office space or their professional space? What do you think about this? Call us on 090-7353-0044 or send us a message on WhatsApp 09097 054450, and let's hear from you this morning on the show. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Jude from Kara.
Okay. Oh, Jude, what happened? I'm hoping that you call back so that we can listen to you this morning. 09073530044 or send us a message on WhatsApp 09097054450. And let's hear from you this morning right here on the General Open Banter segment. Remember that it is the midday extra show and we want to know. Okay, we have another message here. Okay, this one says, good morning, this is Mr. Uche from Central Area. Misconduct, whether in or outside the office environment, should be condemned. Your conduct outside your office environment is a mirror of what the person can do in the office space if the opportunity presents itself. Maintaining decorum in the face of severe provocations is a hallmark of being responsible. No punishment, including sacking, is too much for such anomalist behavior. Okay, no punishment, according to Mr. Uche, including sacking, is too much for such anomalist behavior. Well, thank you so much for sending your message, and we appreciate you. 09073530044 or WhatsApp 09097054450. Do you think that professionals or people should lose their jobs over their personal misconduct or what they do outside of their office space? What do you think about this? Let's hear from you. 09097054450 or you can call us on 09073530044. Hello.
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, please. Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Okay, my name is Musa. I'm calling from River.
All right, Musa, go ahead.
Okay, if I got the question correctly, the question is, should professionals be sacked for conduct outside the office?
Yes, like should people lose their jobs over their conduct outside the office?
Now, the question seems straightforward, but trust me, it's a tricky one.
Okay.
And a slip.
Hello, Musa, can you hear us? Hello? Uh-oh, you might have to call us back so that we can listen to you right here. Well, I think that X is quite buzzing with some of the comments. Now, this person is a Chubby Diva, or Chubby Diva, I guess. She says, domestic violence or physical assault is a crime, for God's sake. If your anger is so uncontrollable that you have to resort to physical violence with your wife, then your colleagues are not safe sharing the work environment with you. Well, that is what Chubby Diva feels or thinks. Well, Temi Lola says, why are we all acting like it's okay to lose your temper and start throwing punches? Even if it was a man in the same country, you would even be charged to court and probably lose everything because you would have a criminal record. So why is it okay when it's a woman? It's a crime, for God's sake. Well, that is according to Temi Lola. All right, another person says at Amaka, she says, this is the aggravating, enabling behavior that sends tons of Nigerian women to early graves. Why not engage your cognitive processes to figure out the answer to your question? And I say this without apology, very unintelligent question. Well, this is replying to at Oku Young X, who says that if a man beats his wife, which is clearly bad, why are we clamoring that he gets to lose his job and license? So that reply was actually for him, because according to him, he wants an explanation to that thought process, because obviously it doesn't sit down well with him, because he sees no reason as to why some people are saying this man should lose his job and his practicing license for beating up his partner, beating up his wife. What do you think about this? Well, this person at Levino says the reason is because professionals have code of conduct in caps. A person's character outside their actual practice is part of their qualification. Being a professional also means you can't act anyhow in society and get away with it. Well, at Levino, I think so. We have another call. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Musa on the line again.
All right, Musa, thank you for calling back. Go ahead.
Okay, so as I was saying, it's a slippery slope.
All right.
Because although it makes sense, but unfortunately it could be abused also. Take for instance, climate change protester going for a protest over the weekend on maybe pollution by oil companies in the Niger Delta. Now, this is a good cause and a humanitarian cause, but this is actually protesting against the interest of his employer, which could use that and victimize the employee who is protesting outside work hour. Or take, for instance, you are protesting against maybe a political policy. But unfortunately, your company is maybe aligned to a political party who is not comfortable with your protest. They can use that to victimize you. So there are lots of examples. In fact, currently it's happening even in the West, where people who protested against maybe the war in Ukraine and they work in the West, and the West is actually anti-Russia. So some of them are victimized. So it's actually a slippery slope which I wouldn't want us to fall in and go down the hill.
All right.
That's my opinion.
All right, thank you so much, Musa. We appreciate you for calling us this morning right here on the General Open Banter segment on the Media Extra show. Well, we have a comment, or two comments, from one person though, on our Facebook page. Now, in case you're wondering what's going on here in the studio, you will get to have a sneak peek into that when, not even a sneak peek, a full picture when you go to our Facebook and YouTube channels. All right, this one is from Ozo Francis Omaga Namani. He says the rate of domestic violence is becoming outrageous and every possible effort to curtail the excesses will be welcomed. I hope that, thank you so much. He says, also Francis Namani, watching live from Amagunze in Enugu State. Good morning, my people in the studio. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Chief. We appreciate you. A very top fan of the Eagles family. Thank you for always listening and always watching us all the way from Enugu State. We send our regards. Eagles 102.3 FM. The number for you to call us is 090-7353-0044 or send us a message on WhatsApp 09097054450. Let's hear from you this morning. Should people lose their jobs over their personal misconduct or conduct outside of their office space? What do you think about this? Well, let's pick some of your comments on. Let's pick this call. Hello, good morning.
No, good morning. Good morning.
Yes, morning.
I'm speaking from Niger State. My name is Abi Muhammad.
All right, please, Muhammad, go ahead.
My suggestion is if a man mistakenly beat his wife, mistakenly as in you wanted him to be suspended from his job, the man, if the person can be corrected, if he can correct his mistake immediately, he should be maybe suspended from the office. Immediately, some people mistake can be correctly immediately, and some people will never correct their mistake immediately. After suspension, he should be given some time, and maybe if he can correct himself from the mistake he has made. Everything. Maybe if the temper calms down, or the person be corrected, or he can correct his mistake for further.
All right.
If you suspend the person, that doesn't being if you have his wife in his home and then suspended him, you feed his wife and his children, you suspended him from the job, and then the person will still go and do another thing, maybe different from that. Well, my suggestion is you should be suspended from the work for some months or for some time. So maybe if he can correct his mistake, he should still continue. If he cannot correct his mistake, the person should be.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you so much. All the way from Niger State. This morning, 09073530044, or send us a message on WhatsApp 09097054450. While we have a message here, this one says, firing someone for their personal misconduct or conduct sets a dangerous precedent. I agree with the previous caller. It is a slippery slope. Where do we draw the line? If someone makes a controversial tweet, should they lose their job? Olisa from Maitama. Well, let's pick this one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Anna. I'm coming from Abuja.
Please go ahead, Annabelle.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. So the question was that should a man be suspended for beating his wife?
Not just a man, but anyone, yes.
We the women, we are the cause of beating.
Okay.
Probably before the man will be suspended, I think he should know the reason why he beat his wife. If he is a type that beats his wife, then he will know that, okay, yeah, this is happening, this is what to do. But the women, their mouth is so strong.
Okay.
Of course, to say that.
All right. All right. Thank you so much, Annabelle. Thank you. The first woman to call us right here on the show. Well, we have another message. Okay. He says people should be held accountable for their actions, regardless of whether it happens in or out of the workspace. If someone behaves in a way that's unethical or immoral, it reflects poorly on their employer. Ade from Gwarimpa. Ade, are you trying to say that if I do something now, maybe I go steal, my employer should be held responsible? Are you trying to say, is that what you're trying to say? Well, you might just send us a message again to clarify, because you said that if someone behaves poorly or if they behave in a way that it's unethical or immoral, it reflects poorly on the employer. Well, let's pick this one. Hello, good morning. What happened? Call us back so that we can listen to you right here. The big question today is, should people be fired? Should they lose their jobs because of their conduct outside of their workspace? Well, we have a message. This one says, I don't think people should automatically lose their jobs for behavior outside of work. It depends on the severity of the conduct and whether it directly impacts their job performance. Well, this one is Nazar from Wuse 2. Well, Nazar believes that it depends on the severity of the conduct and whether it directly impacts their job performance. So according to her, if it's not affecting the job, if it's not affecting the work, then the company has no business firing a man or a woman for what they did outside of their workspace. Well, let's see what Tinde has got to say. He says, hi Cassie, good morning. It's unfair to punish someone for something they did in their private life unless their behavior directly affects their work. It's none of their employer's business. Tunde from Maitama. Okay. Unless their behavior directly affects their work, it's none of the employer's business. Well, how do we come to a conclusion? Because some persons believe that this is actually a very slippery slope. Other persons are of the opinion that there is nothing that has a connection. There is no connection with what you do outside of your job and what you do at your job. So long as it does not directly impact your job, then your employer has no business snooping his nose in your business, because what you do with your wife at home does not concern your job. But other people are of the opinion that if someone behaves in a certain way, especially in a way that is unethical or immoral, that it reflects on the employer. I'm still trying to have an idea as to how that works, because somehow if a man is beating his wife, then maybe because the reputation, because now his company is being mentioned. They said a lawyer that is working with PwC. That is how they are now attaching it. A lawyer that is working with, there is always that attachment. So maybe from that angle, some persons may say, okay, this man should be made to lose his job, or he should be punished for bringing such a reputation for his company. While other people would be like, okay, the company has no business snooping their nose in his business, whether he beats his wife or he doesn't beat his wife, or whether he eats food in his house or he doesn't eat food in his house. It's not his company's business. But at the end of the day, day, I think the big thing here is that we all have a responsibility, we all have a role to play, that we need to behave in certain ways that it doesn't infringe on the rights of other people. I think we just need to see ourselves like one, because what you don't want to be done to you, you shouldn't do that to another person, I think, because no matter the provocation, just going ahead, hitting someone, throwing, there are so many ways to kill a rat, if you'd ask me. But at the end of the day, people just want to do what works for them. But what if someone dies in the process? Or what if you get to, there's a severity that may happen, and you just are going to lose everything at the end of the day. So whatever it is, I would say that a decision made in anger would always take us to places that we don't want to be. And that reminds me of a picture I saw earlier this morning when I was scrolling through Instagram. This picture has a lion trying to chase a bird, like a flying bird. The lion is trying to chase the flying bird. So imagine a lion that cannot fly trying to jump over in the air just to catch the bird. Who is going to hurt themselves at the end of the day? It is obviously the lion, because the lion is going up to chase something that is already used to flying because it wants to eat it. But the lion will end up falling because somehow that bird is going to fly away and the lion will not be able to catch it. So who is going to get hurt? The lion, of course, because from the depiction of that picture, they were trying to say that any decision you make in anger is definitely going to backfire, because the lion was trying to get that bird that was flying away, and then it jumped over. But at the end of the day, the lion is going to get hurt because the lion will fall down, but the bird will fly away. So please, I think that it's very important that sometimes we tone down our human emotions. We're humans, but it's very important that we keep down the anger emotions so that we don't hurt ourselves or even our loved ones in the process. Well, thank you so much for listening to the General Open Banter right here on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, where we give you that radio experience that you can always and most definitely count on. Well, I am Cassandra, your media chick. My friends call me Cassie. And remember that the next hour is the Abuja Now Hour, where we get to talk about everything Abuja. And today we shall be looking at the Abuja Dream. What is the Abuja Dream? And how can people, especially young people who are trying to get through the hustle and bustle, balance ambition with reality? We'll be talking to someone, a communications expert and also a life coach. He's already here, and the moment is going to be everything fun and everything you ever imagined it to be. Thank you so much for always listening to Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. I am Cassandra Yinumbe. Remember, it is you and I until it's top of the hour, 2 o'clock.